Jai Hind everyone, I'm chess number 323. I'm going to speak about Major Somnath Sharma. Major Somnath Sharma was born on 31st January 1923 in the Kangra district of Himachal Pradesh. He belonged to a truly military family wherein his father, brother, and sister all served in the army. He influenced by the teaching of Krishna and Arjun in the Bhagavad Gita. He did his schooling at Sherwood College in Nainital, then enrolled in Prince of Wales Royal Military College, which is now known as Rashtriya Indian Military College in Dehradun. Then commissioned into 4th Kumaon Regiment of the British Indian Army. He fought in the World War II under Colonel K.S. Themma. Later on, he became the commander-in-chief. In the very first posting, he was deployed in Arakan campaign 1942, fought against the Japanese. One memorable event on that campaign defined his entire personality as a leader, that one of his soldiers badly injured and in the action and unable to walk, he carried his soldier on his back, and despite repeated instruction from the higher authority to leave him, he retaliated, I will not leave him behind, and eventually managed to carry his soldier and saved his life. He was awarded as mentioned in dispatch for this act of courage. The same spirit distinctly highlight the ethos of the army. Even today, army never leave any of its comrade behind on the battlefield. On 3 November 1947, his company was airlifted in Srinagar and ordered for patrolling in Badgaon, a mere 5 kilometers away from Srinagar airfield. Badgaon village has the prominent approach toward the Srinagar airfield. Thus, it was important to retain the control of the area in order to save the Srinagar. Thus, enemy estimated at around 500 attacking his company position from all the three sides. With the intention to capture the Srinagar airfield, but unfortunately his left hand was injured and in plaster cast. He was unfit for active duty in war, but he insisted on being with his company in the combat. He urged his company to fight bravely and took the task of filling the magazine and issuing them to the soldiers operating light machine gun. He ran from post to post without motivating his soldier, without fearing for his own life. He, his company was under heavy fire and mortar bombardment and sustained heavy casualty while fighting. A mortar shell exploded in the ammunition box near him and he was martyred. His last transmission to the brigade headquarters still inspires us that uh, the enemies are only 50 yards from us. We are heavily outnumbered. We are under devastating fire. I shall not withdraw an inch and will fight to our last men and our last round. His inspiring leadership led his troop to keep fighting for many hours after his death. However, 200 casualties suffered by the raiders slowed their advance and provided the much needed time to the Indian Army to fortify defenses around the Srinagar, thus enabling India to prevent Kashmir from falling into the hands of the enemy. Major Somnath Sharma, at the very young age of 25 years, laid down his life for the nation and become the first recipient of India's highest wartime gallantry award, that is Param Veer Chakra, designed by Savitribai Khanolkar. His story of bravery, leadership, and unyielding fighting spirit will continue to inspire the future generations.